Hello, this is your RPG Archivist, take 3. Yes, I've been trying to do this video off and on, and there's been constant interruptions. This is my third take. Alright, so this is the plan. This is going to be a shout-out video. This is going to be a shout-out video to Mr. Welch and his channel. Why Mr. Welch and his channel? Well, he is working on something called the Mystara Player's Handbook. I'm hoping it gets off the ground. What is Mystara? Okay, Mystara is one of the earliest worlds for Dungeons & Dragons. Started out as just a conglomeration of all the different modules. You string them together, and you kind of that was your thing. It didn't have a name yet. Right about the Mystara edition, or it might have been during this edition, the Moldave edition. I don't know. One of the editions, whichever one had X1 in it, Isle of Dread. It finally got a name. They called it the Known World. I'm pretty sure it was the Mystara edition. So they started calling it the Known World, and it has centered mostly around the Grand Duchy of Karamikos. And then finally, when they went into the Rules Cyclopedia era, they gave it a name. That name was, of course, Mystara. Let me flip through here. Ooh! This is a reprint copy of the Rules Cyclopedia. There we go. Grand Duchy of Karamikos. Ooh, Sea of Dread. That means the Isle of Dread isn't much further down. Anyway, look. There is part of the map. This, of course, the reprint copy does not have the really cool fold-out map. They just couldn't swing it. I think somewhere I might actually still have the original fold-out map. I saw it earlier this year, and I was thinking, wow, how did I manage to keep the map but not the book? As I did have the original book. So, at one time there was Greyhawk and there was Mystara. Well, of course, Mystara didn't have its name Mystara at the time. And then they went into Forgotten Realms and all the other yada yada yada. So what sets Mystara apart from Greyhawk and all the others? Well, it definitely has its own flavor. All the little nations, oh look, all the nations, they all have their own little flavors here. It's like, this is, oh, Threshold. That's like your classic level 1 adventuring area. That would be your hub city for your level 1s whenever you're playing in an MMO. Look, Specularum, which is going to be changed to Muros in the new book, because semantics. Apparently people thought it sounded funny. I liked Specularum because Latin for watchtower. I think that's cool, but oh, it sounds too close like another word, and I'm not going to get into that. Muros isn't bad, though, and I don't blame them for changing it. So, each of these areas, they've got their own. Oh, look, there's Yularum. That's my other favorite place. Each nation has its own flavor to it. It's based roughly off of real-world civilizations, and oh, look at the art in this book. But this isn't going to be a review on the Rules Cyclopedia, as much as I suddenly want to do that. Oh, look, the Isle of Dread is way down here. Wow. Nostalgia. I'm sorry. I didn't really look much at the book before I started this video. So yeah, each of the areas has its own flavor based roughly off of real-world nations. Not exactly, of course. This is fantasy versions of those nations. They've got like a Roman Empire, and they've got like the Grand Duchy is kind of like Eastern Europe, and Yularum is like the desert countries, and it's so on and so forth. It's kind of neat. I like it. It's really weird how they're all scrunched together in a very strange way. But Mystara is a very strange, highly magical place. I mean, there's like tons more magic and it's stable magic too. None of that wild magic stuff. And there are some subtle differences in, well, you'll see. I tell you what, I'm going to make this video quick or I'll just ramble. Do me a favor, this is a shout out to Mr. Welch's channel, and there's a reason for that. I'm going to, for the first time, try and put a link in the description. That link is going to be to Mr. Welch's channel. I'm going to let him do all the talking, because he says it a lot better than I do. And he has a goal to get this book released. Look, there's the world map of Mystara. And a lot of this is unexplored territory, unknown territory. Some of these continents don't even get any write-ups at all. Let's see here. Oh yeah, something else unique about Mystara. Here's the Hollow World. You probably won't get any mention of this in the first book. But yeah, the world is hollow. And there's a whole nother world inside the world. And there's a whole backstory behind that as well. Oh, more maps. Huh. So yeah. That's basically this video in a nutshell. And I just realized I really should do a review on this book. I really like this book. I don't know why I haven't done it already. So I think that about sums up everything I want to say. I will give you a quick rundown. There are original races in Mystara. There are the Bracasta, which are like Tabaxi, only quite a bit different. They're cat people, and that's about as far as similarities go. There are the Lupines, which are dog people. There are the Thanatons, which are these little gliding squirrel race. And they're really cute. They're adorable. And there are two different elves, the Balkades and the Shadow Elves. And the Shadow Elves, they live underground. And that's as far to similarities to Drow as you're going to get in Mystara. There are no Drow in Mystara. And do not mistake a Shadow Elf for a Drow. They look nothing alike. They act nothing alike. They're nothing alike. Yeah, that was a nice little trip down memory lane there. Hope I didn't ramble too much. It's my first shout-out video, and you know I don't do anything scripted because I'm lazy. This is your RPG Archivist signing out.